Hi little Beipis, and welcome back to another video. Today I will take a look at two nimble little playables and how they will interact with each other, what my hopes for these two are, and how I think they could be balanced. Beipi and Austro. First of all, what are these two? Beipi and Austro take up similar niches, being both small, semi-aquatic and partly piscivorous animals. Now what are the differences? From a phylogenetic standpoint, Austro is a dromaeosaurid and Beipi a therizinosaurid. Both of these two belong to the Maniraptora. But enough about relations. Beipi is first of all an omnivore in-game, only being able to feed on plants, eggs and some air-like fish or crabs. Austro, however, is a carnivore, which is also going to be able to feed on other playables, but not on plants. Now how will these interact with each other? Since both can eat eggs, I assume they will be going after each other's nests and PvP will be... well, I imagine it will be fierce, and as Beipi main, I will take part in a lot of those fights. So I will look at how exactly I think the PvP could look like. As a general assumption, I think Beipi will have a fair fight against an Austro in water, and lose against it on land, with 2 Beipis easily overpowering an Austro in water, and 3 to 4 putting up a decent fight on land, despite probably still losing. I also think Beipi will be quicker and more nimble in water. However, as shown in its concept art, Austro will be able to detect movement in water. This could definitely fuck up Beipi's ambush, so I imagine these guys will have to sneak on them on land, with the risk of getting it detected and mauled over too early. As Austro will be able to kick in water as well, Beipi will definitely have to bait out attacks. I hope it's not too quick, so there's actually half a chance to bait out attacks. Meaning if the Austro is bad, you could definitely fold it. Furthermore, I expect Austro to not be bleach resistant. Giving Omni isn't either, and it also does not have scales protecting it. This could cause some interesting behaviors, with Beipis going in for an attack and then baiting the Austro to follow it, strengthening the bleed. On the other hand, Austro will have a jump into the water, which I honestly expect to be like Herrera's jump in terms of targeting. So if they get to ambush a Beipi like that, they are cooked, with the probably one-shotting a Beipi, if not that two-shotting it, and also causing immense bleed. They will probably also be able to kill young crocs and berries with it. If the Austro misses the pounce by an inch however, and the Beipi reacts quick, it can hit it with an alt attack. Bleed from Austro's side may also be a big deal, so if the Beipi gets hit with a kick once and then it has to run away, it may have to sit to heal this bleed, because those sickle claws, I think that they will deal loads of bleed damage. And to be honest, I think that Austro is going to weigh around 300-400 kg, closer to 300. Which means that the Beipi is probably gonna kill it with bleed before it kills it with raw damage, with it being the opposite on the other hand. And one final thing I want to touch on, give Austro everything aquatic on its diet, for the love of God. It doesn't need boars, deer or goat, but everything you find at coasts or rivers, like turtles, should be it to simply let Austro be chill ocean Austro, just like Beipi can be chill ocean Beipi. Never mind, maybe not so chill ocean Beipi. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this and leave a comment regarding my ideas. See ya!